Hey YouTube, what is happening this morning? It is Friday morning. Thank you, Lord. Y'all have any plans for the weekend? I think we're supposed to go back to my aunt's and do some more side work for them. That's going to be our weekend. I'm hoping to go and see my mom, but the way it's looking, it might not turn out that way. I want to spend time with my husband, but I also want to spend time with my mom, so it's like it's on a little scale. Which one do I do? Which one do I do? You know? But anyway, I'm wishing you guys a good morning, and I got something I want to talk about this morning. And it involves inmates that are incarcerated. Whether it be at just a jail or whether it be in prison, it really doesn't matter, because they're all in there for a reason. And we want to talk about those reasons right now. Oh, by the way, if you will, like, subscribe, and share to my channel. I appreciate it. Thank you. So with that being said, let's jump in and get her done, and let's talk about this. And first thing I want to talk about is their privileges. The privileges that inmates have, either in jail or prison, whatnot. That is okay. That bothers me, because they have television in there, they have pen and paper in there, they have what else? They have weightlifting in there. Basically, canteen has got the pen, paper, and all such as that. Basically, I know I'm probably forgetting some stuff, but that's okay. You'll get the idea. Anyway, we as taxpayers, we are keeping these inmates up. And I don't think that's right. It's not fair to us as taxpayers. I mean, we have to, we keep them up with food. We keep them up with everything, because it's the taxpayers' money. It's just like the law enforcement being called out. They may make their money, but they're what am I trying to say? Their taxpayers is what keeps it going, if you will. So, but I don't think inmates should have a TV where they're at. I really don't think they need pen and paper, to be honest with you, because I mean that's not really a need. That's a want. TV's a want. Lifting weights, doing cardio in there is a want. I mean, think about this. Hold on just for a second. I mean, they're out here. I mean, they have freedom out here among us. Okay, they go out here, they rape somebody, they kill somebody. Just a couple of examples. Then they get thrown in there in the jail, and it seems like they have more privileges on the inside than they do on the outside. Now, I know I'm probably going to get some people mad at me for saying these things, but the truth is the truth. The way I look at it, if they're going to do the crime, they need to do the time. And that's without the TV, without the pen and paper, without the weightlifting, which is Even basketball. I failed to mention basketball. They got basketball in there. Heck, they got it out here too. But they ruined that situation when they got thrown in the incarcerated. You know, it's not fair and it's not right as a taxpayer. I mean, I'm helping keep them up. You know, it's not right and it's not fair. And all that. So yeah, I think I'm on a roll this morning. I mean, it just irritates me a little bit. You know, I just don't like that. But there's nothing I can do about it. But I can talk about it. Right? Right. And I want to also talk about their crimes. I want to talk about this. You got one criminal that's went out here, like I said, and raped someone. Okay. Then you got one criminal that's went out here and murdered someone, killed someone. Then you got one that just kidnaps someone. That's just to name a couple, 2 or 3. Okay. Let's say the one that did the rape. Okay, let's say that person got, say, 1 or 2 years. Now these are just examples I'm using. They got 1 or 2 years. Okay. Well, what about the kidnapper got, say, 25 to life. Okay. That don't make sense to me. What's up with that? I mean, as I said before, if you're going to do the crime, you need to do the time. And they all need to, in my personal opinion, I think they need to do life in prison with no possibility of parole. And that's including all inmates. I mean, all of you. I mean, let me get a drink of tea before I go practically off the wall with this situation. I think that the reason being, some of them holler, "Oh, I wasn't myself whenever I did that. I blacked out when I did this." It doesn't matter. You go out here and you murder somebody, you go out here and you rape somebody, or you kidnap somebody, or anything, the judge needs to throw the book at you regardless of what you've done, because it's obvious that you thought it through before you even done it. Then you go in there and say, "Oh, I blacked out. I didn't know what I was doing. I'm a mental person." Yeah, I'm a mental person too. But I ain't gonna go out here and kill nobody. I ain't gonna go out here and rape nobody. I mean, for real. I mean, get real, people. This blows my mind. What makes you wanna do stuff like that? I know you may have mental issues that you deal with in life, things that probably happened to you in your past childhood, but it doesn't give you the right to go out and do the things that I said and expect to get away with it because you blacked out and you got mental problems. So does a lot of other people, but they ain't getting out here and doing it. Look, I do agree with the police officers about one thing. They don't, as they say, the pen don't get on the paper good enough or fast enough until once they get them booked, once they get them booked and locked up, they're right back out on the streets before the ink is dry on the paper. And you know what? I agree with that. I do. Because I don't know if it's the judge. I don't know if it's the solicitors. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Solicitors. I don't know if it's your court appointed attorney, maybe. I don't know what it comes up to. But I think it's ridiculous. I think it's far-fetched. And it's not right. Because us taxpayers have to pay for those inmates sitting in there doing absolutely nothing. But like I said, they have their privileges, they've got their TV, they got their basketball games going on, they got their pen and paper writing letters, stamps, whatnot. They got their TVs. I guess I said TVs. That's stuff that we as taxpayers, we do this. We are the ones that feeds you. Yeah, I left that one out. But what can I say? But we feed you because we pay the taxes to feed you. Now tell me I'm wrong. By the way, do me a favor. When you get onto this video, you're probably going to laugh. You're probably going to be PO'd. I don't know. But your comments are welcome. Leave me a comment and tell me what you think about that. Because I'd like to know if we have the same ideas, if it's a yes or a no. And hey, if you're mad, let me know. If you're mad at what I said or something, let me know. Because I really want to know. It's got me interested now. I do know that there's a lot of people in there that didn't do anything. I know one in particular that didn't do anything, but I'm not going to give a name. And that's another thing. They get arrested for something that they did not do, but yet they have to serve a life sentence, or a term of of whatever the judge decides to give them. And another thing, these rapists out here, you know what? Let me get back to the rapist. Excuse me, not bad manners, just good tea. What I think also is what they need to do is bring the chain gang back on the roads for the all inmates, not just the rapes, not just the kidnapping, not just the burglaries, not just this or that. Bring it out for all, capitals ALL, all. That's how I think about it. It's absolutely horrendous, ridiculous. They had it out. They had it out for a long time. And somebody evidently took it away. Then they had this electric chair. Then they somehow took that away. And now they've got a lethal injection going on. So, or they took it away, or am I missing something? Because I don't know. I don't know about that part. But they do need to bring the flipping chain gang back to the United States of America. Now, for the rapist. Here we go. You go out here and rape. It don't matter either. It don't matter the age. It could be I don't want to bring this up, but it could be from infant sized on up to elderly. Let me tell you a little something about that while it's fresh on my mind. You go out here and you rape somebody, what they are to do is put a sign on the back of on your back right here, right back there, and make you walk make you walk. And another thing is, cut your wingding off. Pardon my French, but yes, I agree with that. And I guarantee you, they wouldn't do it again. Guarantee you. Because they ain't got nothing there to work with. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not laughing on that. That's true. Because it is uncalled for. There is absolutely no conditions as to why you should get out here and rape a human being. They are human beings, just like you. And for people to go out there and do that, I tell you what. If I had my way, you don't want me on the court systems. You don't want me to be no judge. You don't want me to be on jury either. Because I tell you, I definitely give my opinions. Because that, taxpayers are paying for it. The jury, if I'm not mistaken, they're paying for the motels that they have to go and stay in because they're not allowed to talk about the situation at hand. They have to pay for that. And legal aid, I assume that us taxpayers pay for those. I don't know a lot about criminal and all ballistics and all that, but I know enough to know that taxpayers have got some little bit of pull in that, especially keeping up criminals and all that. And like I said, if I'm going too fast or going just jumping from this to that, I apologize for that. I just got so much I want to talk about, and I want to do it while it's fresh on my mind. I guess I am kind of skipping over, and I don't mean to do that, so sorry about that. And the criminals that they are criminals that are not, are not criminals, get in there and they want to interrogate them. Okay, they didn't do this. They didn't do what's down on that piece of paper. Okay, well let me tell you this. If that was me, and I'm just using myself as an example, if that was me in there, and they interrogating the heck out of me, I tell you what, if I didn't do it, I'm not going to say that I did. I'm not going to write a confession that I did just because they want a confession from somebody and want the case closed. No, sirree, Bob. It doesn't work that way, not with me. I'd rather go thirsty and go hungry than to sit there and say, answer to something knowing that I didn't do it. No, I'm not doing that. I'm getting me a lawyer. I'm lawyered up, and I'm gonna fight the system, and I'm gonna somehow prove that no, I did not do this. No, that's another thing that bothers me is confessing to something that you didn't do. I mean, there's thousands of men and women that have done it, and there that confession is, and spend a lifetime or less than life and up for parole in so many years. I mean, look at Susan Smith. She killed her 2 babies. She drowned her 2 babies. Okay, she got life in prison. And she's also eligible for parole next year. And then there's the drowning of her babies. No, that woman does not deserve to see daylight. She deserves to stay right where she is. Diane Downs needs to stay right where she is because she shot her children in cold blood. She killed all of her children except for one. No, my bad. She she shot her oldest, I think it was her oldest daughter, and her son shot them, and the least one, the youngest one, was also shot, but the youngest daughter did not make it at the hospital. She had passed away. Anyway, what I'm saying is, I don't know how I got, excuse me, I don't know how I got started on Susan Smith, but I was just using, they just popped up in my head, and I'm just using them for an example. But they do not need to see the light of day again. No man, woman, or teenagers, if it's teenagers, does need to be put on the chain gang and work they butts off. And I'm telling you, work the butts off from sun up to sundown. Because, like I said, you do the crime, you do the time. But, it's just uncalled for. Uncalled for, people. Hold on, I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. Yay, hello. Anyway, something else just popped up in my head. The criminals that are being let out of prison or jail, whichever. Okay, they served their time. They got out. Okay. In a matter, give them, say, a matter of maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, maybe a month. Or, let's just say give them a year. Let's do that. Let's give them a year. Okay, they're out here, they're doing really good. They've got a job, they got a home, they're doing good. Then all of a sudden something clicks. They go right back in the same place they come out of. Because you know what was said, you know what I heard not long ago? Well, I ain't making enough money here, so I might as well just go and rob a convenience store and go back home where I belong, because at least I'll get 3 hots in the cot. Really? Are you serious? Oh, God. Hold on a second. No. No, sirree, Bob. That ain't how I'd work it if I was a judge. No. Once you've committed that crime, I'm serious now. Once you have committed that crime, the judge gives you, finally he has seen you so many times that he can't even shake a stick at it. He is up to here with you. It's time to throw the book at you. The heavy book, the hardback book. It's time to say, you know what? I'm sick of seeing your face in here. You've been given this some ample amount of time to straighten up. You wouldn't do it. You're going in for life with no possibility of parole. That's right. Because, I mean, they sit there and say that right to your face, and then what do you do, huh? I mean, I mean, us as taxpayers, we're tired of it. We're tired of keeping. We're tired of keeping them up. And we should not have to be the ones to pay the taxes in order to keep the jail cells open, keep them fed, keep letters going out, keep we shouldn't have to. We feel like victims ourselves because we have to be the ones to keep them up, and it's not right. I don't care who you are. It's not right. I mean, if you do it, you are to. You need Jesus. We all need Jesus. Every last one of us need Jesus. This is good tea. Just the right amount of sugar too. I use Lipton. What do y'all use? My husband loves my tea, and now we've started using Kool-Aid. They used to be 7 for $1. Now they're 3 for $1. That sucks. Everything else. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I just had to say it. I had to say it. Everything is just going sky high to the roof, man. I mean, the cow really jumped over that moon. Oh, God. I'm sorry, y'all. Just hold on a minute. I got to laugh, and I'm going to put my big eyes on. Woo, I see you. Okay. I'm just thinking here for a second if I've covered all the basics. I think I have. Let's see, the TV, radio. Don't forget the radio. They got the radios in there to listen to. If I'm not mistaken, they do. I'm trying to count and make sure that I went over everything I wanted to with y'all. Stationery, candies. Let me think a minute. I'm thinking. Hang in there. Bear with me. I know, tell me about it, Rambunches. He's in there like, well, Mom, are you going to say anything? Come here, Rambo. This is my dog, Rambunches. He's not just my dog, he's my baby. This is my baby boy. Rambo, look. Say hi to YouTube. Say hi to YouTube. You going to say hi to YouTube for Mama? Look. Say hi to YouTube. Look. I love you. Your mama boy. Oh, that. He is my boy. He's my pit bull. And I got a German Shepherd girl out there in the yard. Oh, they're my babies. Both of them. We have got them babies spoiled rotten. They have better food than what we have. They eat better than what we do. We love them. We had some Chihuahuas, but they passed away. Two of them, I think, had cancer. The other one just grew of old age. Anyways, I think that's all that I could cover. I think that's about it. But just think about it. Drop me some comments and let me know what you think. And agree or you disagree and tell me why. And I guess I'm going to hop off of here and get my daily chores started and get them done before my hubby gets home from work. And just to let you know that I'm thinking about you, loving you, and praying for you. So this is one TT. There's only one coming at you. Bye-bye. To the next video. Bye-bye.